Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.2 by Neuenizer. Let's go ahead and begin the challenge. We're going to do another 5 in a row bingo challenge. This is the first of the 2 5 in a rows for this episode. And we're looking for bingo in a row column or on the diagonal. Let's take a look at the card. That column's terrible. I definitely don't want anything to do with those items. Bucket of axolotl is out. What else is not good here? Glow lichen, probably don't want to have to go for armadillo scoot. This bottom row is not bad. We could craft our own arrow with flint and a feather if we had some chickens. Do we have chickens? We have a village. Okay, what can we do with the village? We also have jungle, roof forest, mushrooms, badlands, and quite a large savanna. So we could do the brush, and I think we could even do the armadillo scoot if we wanted to. There's a lot of iron on the center column here, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's see if there's anything better. Do we have a map house? That's a regular plains type village there. I don't see a redstone trade because there's no cleric house. There's probably a carrot, a potato, and maybe even some wheat there. I don't actually see the hay bales. I just believe they're there. There's also pumpkins over there. No pumpkin on the card, though. We could maybe go for the hay bale. I don't love the crossbow, but we could do that. What is it? 2 or 3 iron plus string. Then we could do the dried kelp block. I don't know about the glow lichen. I know it's a shear item, and the item frame's not bad. That's just leather and sticks. Maybe we go for this column here. Is that the best column? I don't know, but I think that's what we're going to end up going for, because I don't see anything better on the card. Yeah, it's got to be this column here. So we're going to get 9 kelp, cook it for the dried kelp block. We need 2 iron for the crossbow, I think. 2 iron for shears for the glow lichen. We need a hay bale and leather for the item frame. Let's see how quickly we can collect these 5 items for bingo. This is not great. Let's get out of this tree, and we'll punch this one here. We need wood for tools. I don't know how tall this tree is, but I need to get down to the ground where I can start looking around for stone to mine for tools. I don't know why it took me so long to spit all that out. Okay, we're kind of on a hill here. That's not a lot of wood. Let's make a crafting table and some sticks. We're definitely going to need more wood than that. Is there any stone around? Let's see. There should be. We're pretty high up here. But let's just see if we can make our way over safely to the village, where I'm sure there will be some stone. Of course, there could just be some stone here, and that would be great. Here, let's get up and over here. All right, there's the village. There is a cow there, so we can get the leather we need for the item frame, which I was never really that worried about. Yeah, let's just punch another tree. This is kind of a slow start. We just need to get over to that village so I can make sure we have the hay bale. We can get some iron from the iron golem, and getting the kelp should be pretty easy. All right, there we go. I guess, if anything, we got a little bit of extra wood out of that. So this can all be sticks. I don't want the cows to run off. Okay, there we go. There's some stone right here. Let's get started with tools. And we're right next to the village now, so this shouldn't take too long. Okay, let's upgrade our pick as soon as we get some cobble. There we go. And then we'll mine a little bit more here. Yeah, it's too bad there's no pumpkin on the card. That would have been easy to get. There is a pumpkin pie on the card. I guess if we were going to pivot to anything, it would be that right side column with the redstone block and the pumpkin pie. But I don't want to have to go for that, and I don't know where armadillo scoot is. Plus, it's just as much iron to make the blast furnace, unless we can loot it in the village. All right, I think I grabbed too much cobblestone. Let's make all of our tools. Let's make a furnace. I know we need at least one. Yeah, let's just make two. And I also want a boat and doors. All right, that's a good start. Let's go now to the village and see if we can get some iron there. Where did the cow run off to? There should be a cow around here somewhere. Okay, I saw a hay bale. That's great, but I need the cow for leather. Where did it go? It was right down here just a moment ago. How far could it have traveled? Pretty far, I guess. It took us a while to get tools. Oh, there's a cow all the way up this hill. I don't know if this is our cow, but I see it, so I'm going for it. Please drop leather. Yes, okay, we got leather and a little bit of food too. All right, let's get over to the village. I did see hay bale somewhere, so that'll be our first item, I think. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, there's the hay bale. Let me check this house quickly. I don't need that. Here, I'll take a bed. I need a... Okay, there's book and there's food here. Until I can get something cooked, this will be better than nothing. I don't need the chest. I think that's true. All right, hey, bail me. First item is good. We'll take some extra for food. I hear the drowned. I don't really care about him. Anything in here? No, just beds. Hello, villagers. What have you got for me? Another book. More potatoes. I don't think I need apples. Where do we go now? Okay, there's our iron golem. We definitely need iron. Let's bring this guy. Where can I pull him? Will he follow me all the way over here? Yes, he will. And I don't think there's anything to stand on. Can you come closer? So I hope this is enough iron. I need it to be 4 or more, I think. 3 is not enough. But 3 is a possibility. Alright, let's get our cobblestone back. Oh, we only got 3. Okay, that's bad. We need more iron. I don't think I need a feather. And I don't need a flower either. Alright, let's go see if we can get the kelp. And we still need string. Where can we get string? I don't know. Alright, we need iron. Is there any iron down here? No, there isn't. And I need kelp. I don't see that either. This must be a river. I need an ocean. An abandoned mineshaft could be great. We should maybe see if we can find a Badlands biome. Okay, we've got a mushroom island. That's not useful. Just give me some cave that I can get iron from, because we didn't get enough. Okay, this looks pretty decent for cave right here. Let me make the shears quickly. And let's make ourselves a tripwire hook as well. Oh, I can't make a tripwire hook? Why not? Why not? Oh, I think I need a crafting table for that. Okay, down we go. Looking for... Oh, well, that'll work. All right, let's loot this then. Can I swim in through here? No. No, I can't. Why can't I? I have no idea, but it won't let me. I hate the swimming. Okay. I hate the swimming mechanic. It never cooperates with me. All right, we'll just remove this, and then I can get in. All right, loot the chest. Yes, okay, there's our iron. I don't think I need gold. What else do we need here? String could still be useful. Let's pick up the door. Where do we get in for string? Is it up here? All right, let's put a door down here. We've got paper, we've got wheat, we've got coal, no string. I don't know why I thought there would be. That would be an unusual loot drop. Okay, books, and there's a buried treasure map. That's all we can really get here. Okay, let's grab the kelp. I need more kelp than that. Okay, there we go. And there's a couple more here. That should be 9. No, I'm 1 short. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got the kelp. I didn't see glow lichen. I guess we need a cave for that. Let's go see if we can get glow lichen quickly. And then we'll have to figure out how to get string. That looks like glow lichen to me. All right, shears. Where's my shears? There they are. Shear the glow lichen. Perfect. We got the item. And now we just need string. I don't need iron. So an abandoned mine shaft could still be really good. Let's see if we can find a Badlands biome. I don't know which way to go. There's some items we could be crafting already. Maybe we should stop and do that, because we have some smelting to do as well. If we need to, we can get string at the nighttime. Alright, I don't see any string sources over here. Yeah, we can prepare to hunt spiders if we need to. That's going to take us kind of late into the episode. I was hoping to find string during the daytime. What is that? Oh, okay, well, I just accidentally placed my crafting table, so we'll go ahead and get set up here then. All right, that should be enough fuel. How close is the buried treasure? Okay, not really close enough to go for, I think. Let's do some more smelting. We can do, I don't know, what are we gonna cook here? I guess we'll cook some food. And is there anything we can craft while we're waiting? Yes, the item frame. And what else? We're a little bit low on wood, but I didn't stop near a tree. Okay, there we go. We've got some good food. We've got some kelp coming in. Still not quite enough yet. All right, food is cooked. Kelp is, oh, I should have split this. It's a little bit late now. And this is also a little bit slow. Let's make a tripwire hook. There we go. And so now it's just 2 string that we're missing. Yeah, just 2 string. Okay, 2 kelp away. Yeah, let's just wait for it, and then we'll hunt spiders, I guess. That's the plan. This feels really slow just standing here doing nothing. All right, give me the kelp. There we go. Craft it into a block. Pick up our stuff. Do we even need this furnace back? No, we don't. And we don't need this one either. I'll be good on wood, I think. Let's go hunt spiders for string. There's creeper here. I don't think I need gunpowder for anything. And it didn't drop anyway. There's a skeleton, a bunch of skeletons. Where's all the spiders? Yeah, that's too many. That's too many skeletons. Let's go look for somewhere else to hunt spiders. Maybe up here? Okay, that's bad. We have a drown throwing tridents, and they never miss. He's still throwing them at me. All right, there we go. Creeper here, right in my way. All right, show me some spiders I can hunt, please. Spider, spider. Where's all the spiders? Okay, we've got cows here. I'll take them for the food. All right, we've got a spider as well. Perfect. Drop 2 string. No, I don't think it did drop 2. Aw, man. I really thought I had that jump. I missed it. All right, give me food. Give me a block. And how many string did we get? Yeah, just 1. I thought it was just 1. That's a skeleton. Nice shot, dude. Zombie again. Okay, there's more cows over here. But that's not what I'm interested in. I just need 1 more string. We're so close. And we're already at 13 and a half. Come on, give me a spider, please. Spawn in a spider. Wide open plains here. I'm just saying, lots of room for spiders. I'm probably spawning everything in the swamp instead, and that's not what I want to do. All right, let's find a different place to be. We'll go back if we have to. I don't want to be near the swamp. Things are going to spawn there that I don't need. Yeah, we'll cut through the taiga. Only problem with taiga is, hey, there's llamas? Llamas in the taiga? There is a spider right there, but he's... Okay, the spider's coming over. Let's see if we can avoid the skeleton. Okay, there's our string. Perfect. We just need to stop and craft. Let's go over here quickly. And we'll make the crossbow. 14 minutes, 44 seconds. Where'd that skeleton go? I always miss the crit. Okay, I think I actually got it the last time. Hey, we had a bone. Oh, arrow. We got an arrow on the card. There's also a pale garden biome over here. But we're done with the first of the 5 in a row challenges for this episode. So let's go ahead and jump into the second one. All right, let's generate a new random card. This is going to be the second of the 2 5 in a row bingo challenges for this episode. We're looking for bingo in a row column or on the diagonal. Let's take a look at the card and see what we like. We're not doing the trimmed boots. I don't like the geode. Unless we happen to see a geode. No, I don't see one down there. What else is good here? I don't like the bone block. Block of gold, I think, is going to be slow unless we could get enough iron for a pickaxe. What kind of biomes do we have? There's a lot of ocean. There's snow. There's taiga. No villages. There's a savanna. So it's mostly just ocean and savanna, I think. What do we have out there? There is a village back there. One of those snowy taiga villages, I think. Or snowy tundra, snowy plains, I don't know. Whatever it is. So the village could be useful. What would we want to get at the village, though? I do kind of like the diagonal here, except the jukebox isn't great. What about this diagonal? The crossbow is not my favorite because of the string. Oh, and we're not going to do the closed eye blossom. That's definitely out. Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't see anything great here. I mean, this one looks like the best. We would need a redstone trade, which we're not going to get at the village. But piston, the dried kelp block, the cheap clay for the brick, wool for the painting, and the mushroom stew has to be the big winner here. Let's see, are there any mushrooms? I'm not too worried about brown, but I don't see red mushrooms anywhere. Where can we grab a red mushroom? There's no roof forest that I can see. And it doesn't look like there's going to be one out that way, but I still think we should go for this row right here, the center row. So let's see, we'll punch a tree. Where do we go for a tree? There, that's far, but I think that's where we have to go. So we'll punch a tree there, get our tools there because there's some stone, and then we'll head to the village. On the way, we'll grab kelp and clay and look for sheep. All right, let's get started. See how quickly we can get this one done. It doesn't seem like it's going to be fast. Let's see, let's start by grabbing some kelp here. I need 9. I'm 1 short. Hello? There we go. All right, I picked it up. Let's go ahead and swim now. Which also kind of seems slow. Where's the tree? Okay, there's the tree. So we do have Cherry Grove. Does that change anything? We also have cows over here. I don't really think that matters. Yeah, the cows don't really help because we don't need leather, we need wool. And the Cherry Grove is not even on the card. No Cherry Grove items. Yeah, so neither of those is particularly useful. Let's make a crafting table, some sticks, and then where do we want to get stone? Yeah, right here. All right, give me a pickaxe. And we'll start mining some stone. Is there any more here? Okay, there's plenty of stone. It's just going to be a little bit inconvenient to pick up, it looks like. All right, can I reach the crafting table? Perfect. We'll upgrade our pickaxe, and then I need to pick up these blocks, I guess. Let's see, what is this I'm standing on? Just sand, I think. Not clay like I had hoped. I want to make a furnace and start smelting, but I think we'll wait until we get over to the village. That village could have a furnace in it, so we shouldn't worry too much about how much cobblestone we pick up here. Some iron would be nice for the piston, but I don't see any of that. All right, give me an axe. Let's make a shovel. And I think I can afford 2 furnace, so we'll just make 2. I need more tree. This will do. All right, there we go. We got a little bit of wood. Let's go ahead and turn it into planks. I need a boat, and I need doors. All right, and then let's just go ahead and make some sticks. And we're going to need some more wood later, I think, for smelting, but that's enough for now. Actually, we'll just chop a tree. I kind of want the cows just for food. This might be a mistake, though. Oh, I thought I saw clay. Is there any clay over here? You guys garden clay? Clay. There it is. All right, so we've got some items now. We just need to do some smelting. And we can do that right here at the village. I think we'll look for an iron golem. And that should give us all the iron we need. We need 4 total iron, I think. What's in here? Let's take a bed. And I want to put furnaces down. Do you have... you're a fisherman. You have nothing. One of these houses is going to have a furnace that we can use, or maybe even a blast furnace. Yes, okay, blast furnace. Oh no, I don't need blast furnace yet, do I? Here, let's just take it. We'll use it later. In the chest we have 1 iron and some food. We can also wear this helmet. All right, where do we want to go now? I need to see if there's an iron golem here. Yeah, furnaces. Let's take the furnaces. That's fine. I was going to use them for smelting. We'll just take it. We'll just take it out here. Let me out. All right, I don't see where the iron golem is. Let's just place furnaces here. This one can be kelp. This one can be... Shoot, I'm out of... Give me some wood. Are these all logs? Yeah, it looks like they are. That's convenient. And there's even another blast furnace there. Okay, turn these into planks. I need fuel to power my furnaces. Let's do food in this one, and then we'll do clay in this one. Where is the iron golem? I really need a little bit more iron, but I don't see the golem around. And there's no redstone trade here, right? Okay, you have carpet in there. I do still need wool. And I don't see any sheep here. Yeah, we're gonna have to move. We need to go find sheep. All right, what's done here cooking? We've got food. Perfect. Give me clay. That's way too many. And kelp, we're still working on. Maybe we split this? All right, this furnace is done. And we just have 1 item to make here. We can make the bowls quickly. And I need to figure out how we're going to get mushrooms. I don't even remember. Okay, there's an iron golem over there. We should go for that, I think. We still want the pickaxe for the redstone, potentially. Let's make the block of kelp. And we pick up our furnaces and go. Yeah, let's go get the iron golem. Yeah, that's good. We'll use the iron to craft a pickaxe. Where did he go? There he is. You come down here, please. We're going to use the iron to make a pickaxe so we can mine our own redstone. And then we just need to find wool and the mushrooms, and then we can go get some redstone. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to have to mine. Alright, how much did you give me? Give me a pickaxe. Oh, he only dropped 3. Talk about cutting it close there. Alright, let's go find mushrooms and wool. This is the wrong biome for sure. Mushrooms and wool. I mean, the taiga could have brown, so we should check it. There's Dripstone Cave up there. Let's see if we can at least get brown mushroom here. Yeah, okay, we definitely can get brown. I see it already. There we go, 1 brown. Now we just need red. Another village would still be great. I saw the ruined portal. I'm just not interested in it. I need sheep. I don't think we've seen any sheep yet. There's a pig here. And we still need a red mushroom. How else could we get a red mushroom? Igloo, maybe? What? I think we passed any possible... Okay, there we go. We got wool for the painting right here. Let's go ahead, actually, and make that into a painting. And we already made the bowls. We just need a red mushroom and a redstone. 1 redstone, I think, is all we need. Looking for red mushroom here. This is not a good place to look. I think it has to be a roof forest. I don't see any other way to get the mushroom. There are pumpkins here. Not interested. More taiga is nice, but not really what I'm after. Is there any roof forests? What about a swamp? Do swamps have red mushrooms? There's berries. And cows. There's jungle and savanna, but no roof forest, I think. The sun is going to set soon, which is going to make things much harder for us. We could go underground now for the redstone. That doesn't seem like it's going to be the right play, though. Okay, more jungle that way. I think we have to boat here. And we also need to eat, apparently. Is there any place that goes low that I... Oh, there's a village up there. Oh, and red mushrooms. Okay, I think we're good. Let's look and see if there's a cleric house. We could do a trade. There's a blacksmith house. That's not going to give us redstone. Yeah, I don't see a trade at the village there. Let's grab the red mushroom, and I think we're going to have to dig down underground. I'm pretty sure that village is useless. All right, we got the mushroom. Let's put the bowls in here, make ourselves some stew. And now it's time to go get one redstone. How low does this go? Oh, is this a shipwreck? Well, a shipwreck's not going to give us redstone, I think, is the problem. And this doesn't go low enough. Here, drop a door. That's not great. Give me a block. All right, we're just going to dig down. This might be slow and stupid, but... okay, we got some iron, at least. Actually, don't want that there. We just need one redstone to make the piston. I hope I have enough wood. I think I do. We're coming up on 12 minutes. Okay, we've got ourselves a lush cave here. We're still... Okay, that's bad. Okay, give me the shovel. I was worried there for a second that we were going to fall into an open cave. But it seems like we're okay. I hear water. And it's getting louder. I think I hear skeleton as well, which isn't great. What do we have for food? Bread and steak. All right, we're low enough now for redstone. I don't see any here. We should probably staircase up and see if we can find that cave. And who knows, maybe we'll run into some redstone here. Oh, this is slow. I don't know how to make it faster. I hear lava? We could dig to the lava, maybe? See if there's a cave here? Nothing. No ores down here, it seems. I still hear lava, though. Which way is it? Ah, my pickaxe is about to break, and I don't have enough iron to replace it. Hey, there we go. There's our redstone. All right, put down the crafting table. Quick craft a piston. 14 minutes and 48 seconds. The end of the challenge here was really slow. Really slow and painful. Here, let's just go back to the lobby. Yeah, that wasn't the great end there that I hoped it could be. That village on the hill, if it had a redstone trade, that would have been tremendous. But having to dig down like that was very, very slow to get redstone. All we needed was one redstone to complete the piston, but we did it in the end, I guess. So I can't complain too much about the time. And that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.